Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Teddy, what do you think of Cotto tonight?
Well, about the same as I would think if I'm going to go into a barber shop. I mean, I know what to expect. I'm going to get my hair cut. Well, you're fighting Cotto, you're going to get your body hit.
Alvarez's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Working the body.
Well, let's talk about the difference between Miguel Cotto, the version that we saw at 140 pounds, and the version that we saw in recent fights at 147 pounds. Because at 140 pounds, he actually started to have some troubles with his chin, and then seemed a little sturdier at 147.
Yeah, you know, it's funny to say that because maybe he was killing himself, weakening himself a little bit to make 140. So even though he stepped up, he was feeling a little stronger. And don't forget, the smaller guy's a little faster. Maybe they were able to find his chin a little more often.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Chico.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Alvarez is well off the mark that time. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And that's the end of round 1. Cotto's effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round.
You're doing good. Keep it up. Much better. Much better. That was good.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. And he's holding. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. Alvarez is on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Cotto's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counterpunch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Halfway through round number 2. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Miguel Cotto's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Cotto's got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
You understand me? Let's see some deep.
And round number 3 is underway.
Come on,
That that's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Miguel Cotto. Right hand downstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's hand speed is right now the difference. Teddy, you got faster hands, you're halfway home.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, is to be able to do that. But there is a way to negate it, to counter it, and that's to time the punches. Timing can beat speed.
2007, a banner year for Miguel Cotto. Both fights happening at Madison Square Garden, where he TKO'd Zab Judah in a thriller and then won a unanimous decision against one of the all-time greats, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Yeah, Cotto really coming into his own and fighting in an environment in Madison Square Garden that really fits him perfectly.
Good work defensively by Miguel Cotto. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
Cotto's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort. Ricardo Alvarez is... Solid uppercut. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Miguel Cotto.
Keep that head moving, and I want to see it double jump.
Start of round number 4. Alvarez is sizzling up those punches thrown stats, but nothing else is working for him. He has not earned a single round on your scorecard.
Well, I don't like the kind of punches he's throwing. He should go to the butcher shop. Cut some fat off those punches.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Chico. Way to block there.
There you go.
Alvarez has given me the impression that he's not 100%. Now, we saw that he was stunned earlier, but the non-stop clinching, it really tells you where he stands.
Yeah, it does, because that's not his way. That has not been his makeup, his personality before. So you know something's not right now, and his opponent is starting to understand that.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut.
What about with Miguel Cotto that he gives his opponents the sense that he's not going anywhere at all?
Because he wants time. He's a guy that loves time because it serves him to his real forte, going to the body. And when you go to the body, it's like putting money in the bank. You want time to get interest.
A stinging uppercut. Ricardo Alvarez is... Final 10 seconds. And round 4 comes to an end. Cotto's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Keep it up. That's it. Nice workout. Keep fighting smart, busy. Don't take a break with each other.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Chico. Chico's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher.
He is not in good shape. Solid. Alvarez is lifted off the ground by that uppercut. Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Side to side.
Throws a counter punch there. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Head moving.
A solid uppercut by Alvarez. You know, it's one thing to be a catcher in baseball, but Miguel Cotto's rocked all of a sudden. Now each man has stunned the other. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Miguel Cotto.
Move your head.
That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
Alvarez gets a chance at redemption here with a fresh round. But, Teddy, I'm always concerned as to how a fighter looks after he's been knocked down in the last round.
Well, it depends how much experience he has, and he has enough experience to handle this, to kind of shake it off, get himself together, and move forward.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Alvarez. And banging away he goes. I love what Cotto's opponent's doing to him tonight. He's just saying, listen, I'm going to get there first, and I'm going to do it with a certain level of aggressiveness that's going to get that end result. Cotto down, look it up.
3, 4.
Remember, there have been many instances in the career of Miguel Cotto when he's been tested this way. And here he is, getting up after being knocked down. Cheek goes left, working well that time. Halfway through this round, well, he ties up there. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Doubling up that jab that serves him well to the body. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks a shot, and then does nicely to work on his own. Chico's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Alvarez is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Huge right hand comes crashing home. One of those fights where at the halfway point, I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A game. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
Relax, relax.
Now
now hugging on the inside. You see he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's sticking to his game plan regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Oh! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Cotto's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Alvarez's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Miguel Cotto's hit by a right hand. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Look at that. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Stand up, stand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, get up, 9, 10.
And it's all over. Miguel Cotto's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner,
Chico's sense of urgency paid off. He knew, you just had the sense he knew he was trailing, and he comes out and gets the knockout.
He stepped up the pace and bang, exactly as you said, got what he needed.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.
True beauty doesn't run from the light. Keep shining.